Hey there guys, Robin Hood here with a very interesting one versus one that I fought on the Lowlands map. My opponent here is Brave American from the AG clan, and yeah, this is the map, deploying in the yellow, he'll be in the red. I brought a, I think this was a large funds battle, so, I brought a kind of standard build. I had 2 bow monks and a few swords. I've been playing a lot recently with the spear wall kind of armies, but this battle I took a break from it, and in my opinion that's kind of a good thing, because we both deployed Fugu Cook against each other, so my 20 attack katana samurai are down to 17 or whatever, and yeah, 14 attack. So not that good on the swords for all the money I spent on them. His guys have, I deployed the same thing, his guys have 19 attack. One thing I don't like about this map is the sword dojos on this side, and it's kind of a reckless attack to go and try to take that. So he's going to get it and make his swords pretty crazy. I was planning on moving up to like right here and making him basically live in hell with my bows. If he tried to take this with his whole army, but it looks like he's moving up towards this hill here, so I'm gonna shift. At this point, I don't really want to attack him. I could tell his swords were good, but he's doing the blackout the banner method, and when I came over and looked, all of his swords, he had more of them, and they were way better than me, including a 200 range bow monk and some matchlocks, so pretty nice army there. My army, though, you've got a Daikyo and a Bowmonk, a light cav over here, which is going to play a big part in the battle. I just kind of leave them here, and that was a good thing. Over here, I've got 2 Great Guard and a Yari cav, 2 Nodachis, 3 Katana Samurai, General, some Naginata attendants, that kind of stuff. So here, I don't know if he was microing his army into the woods, and this is a smart and also dangerous position. It's at a downhill, but it makes his bows be able to fight mine fairly effectively since he's deep in the woods there. But I'm actually going to get off a charge with my Great Guard onto his Great Guard. And here, my Yari Cav are going to take the charge of a very nicely veteran Great Guard, which is bad for me, but it allowed my other Great Guard to get a charge on them. So, Cav fight. I don't usually bring Great Guard much anymore. This was a terrible position for a Cav fight. Didn't allow me to maneuver. I was hoping to get my Yari Cav around behind for hammer and anvils, but with his spears coming in, I'm going to have to run away from this fight fairly quickly. And he inspired one of his Great Guard, and his melee slash leadership generals coming in here, so I'm just going to get out of there. I'm going to actually lose 1 Great Guard. This one lost a lot more men than it has it losing in the replay, but at this point his losses are about accurate, but these guys were down to they lost at least 10 more men than that. This unit's gonna quickly finish this off, and his general also lost more men than that. They got down to 18, and there's one really hilarious glitch that I'll show you later. Here he moved up his matchlocks to fire at my bows, so I'm going to pretty much shred them. But then here's the key point. My attendants went forward, actually caught some of his cav, and I was chasing with my Great Guard, and I saw these matchlocks open, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. And remember, this unit had a lot less men, than it does right now, so at a point it is going to rout. Right now it would have had about 8 men instead of 28, so that's why I just left it there. I didn't find it to be super effective, and I believe it's actually going to stay. No, I did pull it out, but it had a lot less men than that. That's just one bug. Over here, my light cav, he's working on stuff over here, and his bows are the only unit with a spear unit that doesn't have a spear unit behind them. So my light cav are going to come in and pretty much end that. And now I have complete bow superiority, and my attendants are going to rout. His bows are going to rout, and I'm going to get my light cav out of there to come fight another day. At this point here, East Great Guard, there was like I said, very little of them left. And I'm going to end up charging his general, and they will rout. And they will still rout in the replay, thankfully. It's still registered when they routed. Here he's chasing some of my spears back. I was not going to attack this army in the woods, though. And at this point, since I have the bows, even though he's in the woods, I'm going to start, in a second, I'm going to target this one samurai that's not in the woods. But look at this. 22 attack, 22... compared to like my 14. The rest are hidden, but some of his units with full clan tokens had like 25 attack on the katana samurai, and the Nodachi unit that he had was incredibly powerful. And that they completely outmatch my swords at the current moment. Although over here, let's see, yeah, he has the sword dojo. There's my light cav. So he's going to get kind of angry here. Did it have my Great Guard kill his general? No. Okay, where is his general? Yeah, this didn't happen. It had his general charge my spears, which by no means happened. His general was actually back here. So this is just one really kind of messed up part. Although he's going to charge, I'm going to stop it with the Naginata attendants. For some reason I accidentally sent my bows in. But these guys are about dead anyway, but that's my major mistake. Here I'm going to send in some Nodachis and then slowly back up with my swords. And look, here it's going to have his general go into stand and fight right in front of my lines. And this does not actually happen, hence why my katana samurai run right by them. Yeah, that's I just found that to be a really funny glitch. I mean, that's obviously not where they were. They were right here, and that's what's happening right now. My light cav is going to come in. I was paying attention to some stuff over here. I noticed right away, though, that they got caught on the spears, and I'm going to charge them. And right here's where his general was. I actually charged and killed his general with the light cav, but since his general's over here, that's not going to happen. And at this point, I was afraid it was going to mess up the replay. But the hammer and anvil still did its work. And as you can see, I slowly put in my units, still putting them in one by one. This is a bug. My bow's moving forward because it has them shooting at something that isn't there. But yeah, I send in my units one by one, getting multiple charge bonuses, and I got flanks, you know, on the flanks too. The light cav also was there. But my sword contingent is going to beat and defeat his very veteran and larger sword contingent. And that's going to pretty much be the end of the battle here. Some very nice melee going on in the center. Yeah, there goes one of my guys. Snap his neck. But, yeah, just nice fighting. Wow, a lot of my guys are going. See, his sword's pretty tough, but at this point, I've got it. Once again, don't know why my bows are in the melee. That doesn't make sense, because I actually used these guys in the next battle. They only took 2 losses. It has them as 40 men left. So, yeah, kind of weird. But at that point, the battle ends, because it ended. His general had died, but he didn't in this battle, so it made it last longer. And that's pretty much that. At that point, his whole army had routed without no general. Instead, it had them staying and fighting, but they were going to go down anyway in the replay. So, CA, please fix the bugs replays. It's really kind of annoying. I don't know what made it wrong, but it's a problem, needs fixed. Otherwise, hopefully you guys enjoyed that battle. If you did, please leave a rating and a comment, and subscribe for more if you haven't. But that's all from me, and I'll see you guys next time.